Hello students, today we'll be discussing a very important topic for your computer application that is not only just important for computers for the loops part, but again it is equally important in various other systems like when you study string or for your array applications. So loops is very important starting from your class 9th till whenever you are studying computer programming, loops are very important. So when we talk about loops in Java, loops are basically is a concept. Loop is a concept in which it is responsible for performing any task repeated number of times. अगर कोई भी काम हमको बार-बार perform करना है, कोई भी program में कोई भी task if it has to be repeated at regular intervals, for that loop is used, right? Like if you see the sun is a constant, but the earth keeps on rotating around the sun. एक continuous process है जो कि हमेशा चलता रहता है. Like if I talk about you, whenever you are beginning a new class, एक क्लास हुआ, you start your first terminal, second terminal, final term, results. Then again फिर से वही process repeat होता है. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. 6 days. Sunday comes, again the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So this process is basically known as loop. कोई भी काम अगर repeated number of times execute होता है, that's a loop. You have childhood, you grow up, you become young, you become old, and then finally life ends. So this process keeps on continuing. Now when we talk about loops, loops are the process which repeats itself after regular intervals. Java के अंदर तीन तरह के loops होते हैं, for loop, while loop and do while loop. For, while और do while loop. For loop के बारे में अगर हम बात करें सबसे पहले तो for loop is used for known number of iterations. Known number of iterations का मतलब क्या हुआ कि जब हमें पता हो कि loop कितनी बार execute होगा. जैसे अगर कहता हूँ for I equal to 1, I less than equal to 10, I plus plus. Loop 1 से start हो रहा है मेरा, 10 तक जा रहा है, कैसे जा रहा है? 1 increase करते हुए. So we have three things: initial value, फाइनल वैल्यू एंड देन द स्टेप वैल्यू. इनिशियल वैल्यू कहने का मतलब कि लूप कहां से शुरू हो रहा है, फाइनल वैल्यू कहने का मतलब है कि लूप कहां तक जा रहा है, एंड देन स्टेप वैल्यू मींस हाउ टू मूव फ्रॉम द इनिशियल वैल्यू टिल द फाइनल वैल्यू. अगर मैं कहता हूं कि आई हैव टू प्रिंट द इवन नंबर्स, ऑल इवन नंबर्स अप टू 100, मैं कहां से स्टार्ट करूंगा? 2 से. फॉर i इक्वल टू 2 कहां तक जाएगा? till 100, I less than equal to 100, and how it will go? By updating itself by 2. So I equal to 2, I less than equal to 100, I equal to I plus 2. Then we print the value. For example, ये program देखो, write a program to print all natural numbers from 1 to 10. My loop begins from 1. Loop 1 से start हो रहा है, कहां तक जा रहा है? 10 तक जा रहा है, कैसे जा रहा है? I plus plus. So for I equal to 1, I less than equal to 10, I plus plus. नेक्स्ट हम बात करते हैं while loop. While means the condition is to be checked, but we do not know when will that condition happen. Like अगर हम कहते हैं कि while this is the situation, जब तक वो condition आ रहा है the loop has to execute. So the syntax is while the condition is given, and within the loop the statement is there, and the update value will also be in the loop itself. So I can give while condition, and in the condition I have the statement and the step value. Like if I say I have to print all numbers from 1 to 10, what I do here, I took the value of I as 1, right? I का value हम 1 लिए, while I is less than equal to 10. जब तक I का value 10 नहीं है, क्या कर रहे हैं? System.out.println I print होगा, and then I plus plus to update the value. So that is a while loop. While loop क्या होता है? While loop और do while loop के बारे में जब हम बात करते हैं तो while loop and do while loop they are used for unknown number of iterations. हम कब तक सांस लेते हैं? जब तक है जान. तो till we have the life, the process of body system continues. So while loop we know how many times the condition is checked before entering into the loop, right? In the while loop the condition is checked before entering into the loop. Do while loop, do this thing. The statement of the loop continues while the condition. तो क्या डिफरेंस हुआ? while loop में condition check होता है before entering into the loop, and do while loop में condition check होता है while coming out of the loop. तो while loop क्या होगा कि अगर मेरा loop condition सही है while loop will execute, और अगर condition सही नहीं है तो do while loop में still it will get an entry. Do while loop the condition, even if it is not true, the loop will execute at least once. क्यों? Because it is an exit control loop, और condition कब check होता है? Loop से बाहर निकलते time. So that is the basic difference between while loop and do while loop. That in while loop, if the condition is not true, the loop will not execute even once. But in a do while loop, अगर condition true नहीं होगा, तब भी loop मेरा एक बार execute होगा. Like you can see here, do system.out.println I plus plus. तो अगर कंडीशन यहाँ पे ऐसा है कि i का वैल्यू, अगर मान लो कंडीशन में चेक करें i लेस देन इक्वल टू 10, i का वैल्यू अगर इनिशियली 50 होता, do it printed 50, then i plus plus 51. Now the condition checks i plus plus, now i less than equal to 10. मतलब अब यहाँ पे जब वो चेक कर रहा है, by that time it has already printed the value of i, and then it will realize it has done a mistake. But तब तक लूप एक बार एग्जीक्यूट हो चुका है. So that is the basic difference between for loop, while loop and do while loop. Now just we consider a program. Write a program to input the number of students in a class. ठीक है, write a program to input the number of students in a class, input the marks of all students and find the highest marks. सबसे पहले हमको क्लास में कितने स्टूडेंट्स हैं वो इनपुट करना है. देन आई हैव टू इनपुट द मार्क्स ऑब्टेन्ड बाय द स्टूडेंट्स, एंड देन फ्रॉम दैट आई विल फाइंड द हाईएस्ट मार्क्स ऑब्टेन्ड इन द क्लास. यहाँ पे हम क्या कर रहे हैं? आई एम टेकिंग वेरिएबल्स आई फॉर द लूप, एन फॉर द नंबर, m for the marks obtained, and max equal to 0. I have initialized max by 0, which is to find the highest marks. तो सबसे पहले हम क्या किए? Enter the number of students, n input किए. Once I get the value of n, my loop will begin from 1 and it will go till m. Loop begins from 1, goes till n. Class में 50 students हैं, the loop will execute 50 times. Class में 20 students हैं, the loop will execute 20 times. So for I equal to 1, I less than equal to n, I plus plus. Loop के अंदर हम क्या कर रहे हैं? Enter the marks. m को input किए. Now max का value initially कितना था? 0. If m is greater than max, तो max को अपडेट कर देंगे हम. If m is greater than max, तो max को अपडेट कर देगा. For example, roll number 1, the marks was 35. If 35 is greater than 0, yes, so max becomes how much? 35. Roll number 2, marks was 41. Is 41 greater than 35? Yes, so max becomes 41. Roll number 3, marks was 40. Is 40 greater than 41? No, max becomes 41 only. Roll number 4, it was 75. Is 75 greater than 41? Yes, so max becomes 75. So roll number next 67. 67 is greater than 75? No, max still remains 75. So the loop will begin from 1 and it will go till n. That was the number of students. और जो highest marks store हुआ होगा max में, that marks will finally be printed outside the loop. तो हमेशा याद रखो कि अगर print statement loop के बाहर है तो last value will be printed, और अगर print statement loop के अंदर है तो all the initial values will be printed. Next question you see, write a program to input your name and roll number. Input your name and roll number and print the name as many times as the roll number. Question is, write a program to input the name and roll number and print the name as many times as the roll number. क्या कर रहे हैं यहाँ पे हम? We'll input the name, that is n, that is a string variable. We'll input the roll number, that is r, that is the integer variable. My loop begins from 1. 1 से शुरू हो रहा है और कहाँ तक जाएगा? r तक जाएगा. For I equal to 1, I less than equal to r, I plus plus. Now 1 से शुरू होके r तक जा रहा है और हम क्या कर रहे हैं यहाँ पे? I'm printing n, system.out.println n. तो वो क्या करेगा? जो स्टूडेंट का नेम था, that will be printed how many times? r number of times. r is the roll number, n is the name. Let's say some other programs. Write a program to input two numbers x and y. Right? Input two numbers x and y. Input a number z and print all the numbers between x and y which are completely divisible by z. What we will do? We are taking x and y as input. X और y को input लिया हमने, and then I take z as an input. Now the loop begins from x. For I equal to x, here you see. For I equal to x, I less than equal to y, I plus plus. Loop x से शुरू हो रहा है, y तक जा रहा है. कैसे? Incrementing by 1. Now if I modulus z equals 0, then system.out.println I. ठीक है, if I modulus x z is equals 0, then it is printing the value of I. Next question you see, write a program to input 20 numbers, print separately the sum of all even and all odd numbers. 20 numbers हमें input करना है and we have to print numbers between x and we have to find separately the sum of all even and all odd numbers. I'll take variables I for the loop, n for the number. I took two variables SE, sum of even, SO, sum of odd. The loop to input 20 numbers for I equal to 1, I less than equal to 20, I plus plus. क्या कर रहे हैं यहाँ पे? We'll input the number n. If n modulus 2 equals 0, अगर n divisible है तो SE equal to SE plus n, else SO equal to SO plus n. That is the sum of the odd. और फिर loop के बाहर I'll print separately sum of even is SE, sum of odd is SO. Now, after this, one more important thing is the series-based programs. Series-based programs में क्या होता है? Two things are there. One is printing the series. Second is finding the sum of the series. या तो series को print करना होगा या फिर हमको series के sum को print करना होगा. Now let's see a question. For example, if I consider here 2, 4, 6, 8, 100. What do you find here? Basically, when you talk about the series and pattern-based programs, no, so it's nothing. Just रीजनिंग एप्टीट्यूड बेस्ड टेस्ट. वी हैव टू फाइंड द लॉजिक, क्या लॉजिक उसमें इंप्लीमेंट हो रहा है. वंस यू गेट दिस यू कैन वेरी इजीली फाइंड इट आउट. तो जैसे यहाँ पे 2, 4, 6, 8 till 100, इट इज बिगिनिंग फ्रॉम 2 गोइंग टिल 100. कैसे जा रहा है? बाय एडिंग 2. सो फॉर i equal to 2, I less than equal to 100, I equal to I plus 2. I begin from 2 and I'm going till 100. And how I'm going? By updating by 2. तो यहाँ से लूप मेरा 2 से स्टार्ट हो रहा है, 100 तक जा रहा है और 2 ऐड करते जा रहे हैं. इट विल प्रिंट द वैल्यू. नेक्स्ट यू सी हियर 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. लूप begins from 10 for I equal to 10. It goes till 1, I greater than equal to 1. How it goes? I equal to I minus 1 and then I'm printing the value of I. Now you see here finding the sum of the series, like 1 plus 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 3 till 1 upon 10. It is 1 upon 10. Numerator is 1, denominator 1 upon 1, 1 upon 2, 1 upon 3. So denominator begins from 1 and goes till 10. यहाँ पे हम क्या कर रहे हैं? लूप हम 1 से स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं and 10 तक जा रहे हैं. ठीक है, I'm beginning from 1 and I'm going till 10. और क्या कर रहे हैं यहाँ? For I equal to 1, sum के लिए I took a double variable क्योंकि fractions में है तो it can come in decimal, so I have taken in double. So for I equal to 1, I less than equal to 10, I plus plus. S equal to S plus 1 upon I. 1 upon 1, 1 upon 2, 1 upon 3, 1 upon 4, 1 upon 5 till 1 upon 10. So that is, I have found the sum of the numbers. So from 1 till 10. This one you see 1 minus 2 plus 3 minus 4 till minus 20. Now for I equal to 1, I less than equal to 20, I plus plus. Loop is beginning from 1 and it is going till 20. If the number is even, right? If the number is even, then it is minus. If it is odd, then we are taking a plus. So for I equal to 1, I less than equal to 20, I plus plus. If I modulus 2 equals 0, then S equal to S minus I. अगर even है तो S equal to S minus I हम कर रहे हैं. And else S equal to S plus I, right? S equal to S plus I. तो अगर इवन है वहां पे तो इवन में वो माइनस हो जा रहा है. S इक्वल टू S माइनस आई. 2, 4, 6, 8 इन सब में एक माइनस हो जा रहा है और अदरवाइज क्या हो रहा है? वो प्लस हो रहा है. S इक्वल टू S प्लस आई एंड देन लूप के बाहर हम सम को प्रिंट कर दे रहे हैं. तो सिस्टम डॉट आउट डॉट प्रिंटलन सम इज इक्वल टू प्लस S. आई होप इट इज क्लियर टू एवरीवन, राइट? If any doubt you can just ask me. I'll be ready to clarify your doubts. Okay, next you see here this is 5 plus 10 plus 15 plus 20 till 50. Loop begins from 5 goes till 50. For I equal to 5, I less than equal to 50, I equal to I plus 5 and then S equal to S plus I. So इससे क्या होगा? It will be finding the sum from 5 till 50 and displaying the final result. So this is about the series based questions. One question you see, 1/2 plus 2/3 plus 3/4 plus 4/5 plus 5/6 till 10/11. तो ये 1/2 I यहाँ पे क्या हो रहा है, I is 1 to 10 and क्या हो रहा है यहाँ पे 10/11, मतलब 1/2, 2/3, 3/4, 4/5 till 10/11. तो यहाँ पे हम क्या कर रहे हैं, for I equal to 1, लूप 1 से शुरू हो रहा है, कहां तक जा रहा है, 10 तक जा रहा है, और कैसे कर रहा है वो, t equal to t plus I/I plus 1, 1/2, 2/3, I is 1, तो ये हो गया denominator is 2, I is 2, denominator becomes 3, 3/4, 4/5 till 10/11. Now let's see one more question here, that is 1, 12, 123, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3 till 10 terms. Loop begins from I have taken a long variable n as 0. Loop begins from 1 goes till 10. For I equal to 1, I less than equal to 10, I plus plus. And then n equal to n into 10 plus I. So 0 into 10 plus 1 is 1. 1 into 10 plus 2 is 12. 12 into 10 plus 3 is 123. So n equal to n into 10 plus I. That will give me a result of the total sum. Then we have the pattern based questions. Pattern based questions, you need to understand the logic of the pattern. वो pattern कैसे बन रहा है? Once you understand it, it will be very easy to make it. Like if I see this question, if you see 1, then 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. यहाँ पे हम क्या कर रहे हैं? 5 lines are there, right? 5 lines. So we begin from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For I equal to 1, I less than equal to 5, I plus plus. लूप कहां से शुरू हो रहा है, 1 से शुरू हो रहा है, 5 तक जा रहा है. क्या कर रहा है यहाँ पे, J begins from 1. I का वैल्यू 1 था तो ये 1 से 1 तक गया. I का वैल्यू 2 है तो 1 से 2 तक. I 3 है 1 से 3 तक. I 4 है 1 से 4 तक. And when I 5 है तो 1 से लेके 5 तक जा रहा है. So for I equal to 1, I less than equal to 5, I plus plus. J begins from 1 goes till I. ठीक है, J 1 से शुरू हो रहा है, I तक जा रहा है. क्या कर रहे हैं इसमें, I'm printing the value of J. System dot out dot print J and then system dot out dot println. So it printed this line, println moves to the next line. Printed this line, moves to the next line. So this process continues and then we are finally able to get the result. Fine. जैसे ये question देखो, 5 4 3 2 1 4 3 2 1 3 2 1 2 1 and 1. Loop of I begins from 5 to 1. ठीक है, 5 से 1 तक जा रहा है. यहाँ पे J का लूप I से लेके 1 तक जा रहा है. I was 5, 5 4 3 2 1, system dot out dot print J. I was 4, 4 3 2 1. I was 3, 3 2 1. I is 2, 2 1, and then I is 1. So it goes till 1. So that is the pattern over here. Again, this question you see 1. Then I have left certain spaces here. How many? 1 के पहले 4 blank space, 1 के पहले 3 blank space, 1 के पहले 2 blank space, 1 के पहले 1 blank space, and then finally 1 के पहले 0 blank space. तो यहाँ पे हम लोग क्या कर रहे हैं? For I equal to 1, I का वैल्यू 1 से लेके 5 तक जा रहा है. ठीक है, I का वैल्यू 1 से 5 तक जा रहा है. J 1 से लेके 5 minus I, 1 से लेके 5 minus I, because here it was 1. So 5 minus 1, 4 blank spaces. I was 2, 5 minus 2, 3. I was 3, 5 minus 3, 2 blank space. I was 4, 5 minus 4, 1 blank space. And I was 5, 5 minus 5, 0 blank spaces. So for J equal to 1, J less than equal to 5 minus I. क्या कर रहे हैं? System dot out dot print blank space. Again, K begins from 1 and K is still I. I 1 से 1 तक, I 2 है 1 से 2 तक, I 3 है 1 से 3 तक. So the loop of I 1 से लेके 5 तक. Loop of J 1 से लेके 5 minus I तक, system dot out dot print. Then again, K का loop 1 से लेके I तक. And then it is finally system dot out dot println which moves it down. So this was about the different types of patterns in our program. We can have different pattern based questions. You have to understand the logic. उसके pattern को, उसके logic को समझना है. Once you understand the logic, you will be able to make the program very clearly. Next we have number system based programs. Number system based programs क्या होता है ना, basically we have certain logics to be done, right? उस number को हम कुछ number कहते हैं, वो number क्यों कहते हैं, that if you understand, then you will be able to understand the logic of that number system. So number system based programs में we need to understand the logic. क्वेश्चन में लॉजिक दिया हुआ रहेगा क्यों उसको वैसा नंबर कहते हैं. लाइक द फर्स्ट वन वी डिस्कस, दैट इज राइट अ प्रोग्राम टू इनपुट अ नंबर एंड चेक वेदर इट इज अ पैलिंड्रोम नंबर और नॉट. रिमेंबर, loop say questions will be there. One question from number system, it will be there till your board examinations. Again, one question combining either the series or the patterns or a menu driven program containing both can be there. So these two questions from this session, they are confirmed. You will get 100%, that's guaranteed that you will get one question from number system programming, one question from series or pattern you might get, but that will be there. It is 100% confirmed. So the first one, write a program to input a number and check whether it is a palindrome number or not. Palindrome क्या होता है? A number with reverse of the number is also same, that is known as a palindrome. एक नंबर, ऐसा नंबर जिसको उल्टा करने पे भी we get the same number, like 151. Even if you reverse the digits, you will get 151. 323, reverse it, 323. It's a palindrome number. तो यहाँ पे हम क्या करेंगे कि नंबर को I need 4 variables here, n for the number. T I store a temporary value, a temporary copy of the number, उसको T में स्टोर करते हैं. D to extract the digit, और एक वेरिएबल R लेके रखते हैं. R को हम 0 से इनिशियलाइज करेंगे. Now we take the number as input. n को हमने इनपुट लिया and I took a copy of the number T, क्योंकि जब ये लूप को कंप्लीट हम करेंगे तब तक हमारे पास n का वैल्यू 0 हो जाएगा. That's why initialize I take a number T and I store a copy of the number. तो D लिए डिजिट के लिए, R इक्वल टू 0 रिवर्स के लिए हम D लिए. तो यहाँ पे नंबर को इनपुट करने के बाद उसका एक कॉपी हम T में स्टोर करते हैं. नाउ while n is not equal to 0, जब तक n 0 नहीं है हम क्या करेंगे, D इक्वल टू n मॉडुलस 10. D for extracting the digit, D equal to n modulus 10. Digit extract किए, then to get R, R equal to R into 10 plus D, 0 into 10 plus the digit. So that will give me the number, and then n equal to n divided by 10 to obtain the remaining number. If outside the loop I'll check if R reverse of the number is equal to the T, that's a temporary stored copy of the number, then it is a palindrome, else it is not a palindrome. Let's have a dry run of this. If you see here 151, D equal to 1 mod n modulus 10. 151 modulus 10 कितना आएगा? 1. 0 into 10 plus 1 is 1. Next, n divided by 10. 151 divided by 10. Quotient कितना आया? 15. You need to understand the difference between division and modulus. Division gives the quotient, remainder that get obtained by the modulus. Now 15 here, 15 is not equal to 0. So 15, D equal to n modulus 10. It's 5. 1 into 10 plus 5 is 15. Then 15 divided by 10 कितना हुआ? 1. Again 1 modulus 10 is 1. 15 into 10 plus 1 is 151. और फिर जब 1 divided by 10 किए तो कितना आया? 0. 0 आ गया, it comes out of the loop. Now the R, that is the reverse, 151, it is equal to the temporary stored number. So it is now a palindrome number. We just see one more number system, that is Armstrong number. Input a number and check whether it is an Armstrong number or not. Armstrong number क्या होता है? एक ऐसा नंबर जिसमें sum of the cube of the digits is equal to the same number, that is known as a Armstrong number. Armstrong number के लिए हम क्या करेंगे? Same logic. We will take the number as input, get a copy of the number in T. Now while n is not equal to 0, जब तक n 0 नहीं है, D equal to n modulus 10. Digit extract किए, S equal to S plus D into D into D. I got the sum. Then n equal to n divided by 10. To obtain the remaining number, n equal to n divided by 10. अब ये प्रोसेस चलेगा and outside the loop when I say if s equals t, तो वो आर्मस्ट्रॉन्ग नंबर है, otherwise आर्मस्ट्रॉन्ग नंबर नहीं है. Just see the logic. 153 n modulus 10 कितना हो गया? 3. 3 into 3 into 3 27. 153 divided by 10 is 5. Again 15 modulus 10 is 5. 27 plus 5 into 5 into 5 152. 15 divided by 10 1 plus 1 आया, 1 का क्यूब 153 हो गया. n divided by 10 it is now 0. So this was Armstrong number. Next we see one more program, that is write a program to input a number and check whether it is a prime number, composite number or neither prime nor composite. Prime number क्या होता है? Which has only 2 factors, like 2 is a prime number, 3 is a prime number, 5 is a prime number, 7 is a prime number. Now prime numbers के लिए हम क्या लॉजिक कर रहे हैं यहाँ पे? It has to have only 2 factors. नंबर हम इनपुट किए n, लूप चला रहे हैं फॉर i इक्वल टू 1, i लेस देन इक्वल टू n. अब यहाँ पे देखो नंबर जो है वो मेरा खत्म नहीं हो रहा है, इट इज एग्जैक्ट, सो आई एम नॉट स्टोरिंग अ कॉपी. सो फॉर i इक्वल टू 1, i लेस देन इक्वल टू n, i प्लस प्लस, if n modulus i equals 0, f प्लस प्लस, आई एम काउंटिंग द नंबर ऑफ फैक्टर्स. अगर उस नंबर के दो फैक्टर्स है, f इक्वल्स 2, इट्स अ प्राइम नंबर. Else if f is greater than 2, अगर f 2 से बड़ा है तो it is a composite number. Else if f equals 1, it is neither prime nor composite number. So that is a composite number, prime number that we can find. Again, let's see one more program. Write a program to input a number and check whether it is a perfect number or not. Perfect number क्या होता है? A number which is equal to the sum of the factors of the digits including 1 but excluding the number itself. तो उसको हम perfect number बोलेंगे. Like 6. 6 के factors 1, 2, 3 and 6. We will not include 6. So 1 plus 2, 3. 3 plus 3 is 6. 6 is a perfect number. So we will use the loop for i equal to 1, i less than n. पहले n को input करा है, loop begins from 1 and it is less than n. For i equal to 1, i less than n, i plus plus. अगर n modulus i 0 है तो s equal to s plus i, उसका sum निकाले. If s equals n, अगर sum number के equal है तो it's a perfect number, else it is not a perfect number. See one more question, twin prime. Twin prime क्या होता है? Twin prime is a set of numbers such that both the number are prime. Like if I say twin primes 3 and 5, both of them are prime and their difference is 2, they are twin primes. 13 and 15, 13 is prime but 15 is not prime, they will not be set of twin primes. 17 and 19, they are both prime numbers and their difference is 2, so such numbers will be known as twin prime numbers. Fine. तो यहाँ पे हम क्या कर रहे हैं ना, I took the two numbers a as b as input. ठीक है, a और b input लिए. First I will find the number of factors of a. So for i equal to 1, i less than equal to a, i plus plus. If a modulus i equals 0, तो f1 plus plus. I counted the number of factors of a. Then for i equal to 1, i less than equal to b, i plus plus. If b modulus i is 0, then f2 plus plus. यहाँ पे क्या किया हम? Number of factors of b निकाले. Now you see, if a minus b equals 2 or b minus a equals 2, अगर a और b का difference 2 है, then if f1 equals 2 and f2 equals 2, then they are twin prime, else not twin prime. So this block is for the difference is 2. अगर difference 2 नहीं होगा, then it will directly print not twin prime, right? अगर difference 2 होगा, then it will check for this situation, both should have a factors of 2. Otherwise, अगर difference 2 नहीं है तो it will directly print not twin prime. ठीक है? So this was about the different number system based programs. One more program you see, a special number. Special number क्या होता है? Special number is a number in which the sum of the factorial of the digits is equal to the original number. Sum of the factorials. Now what is a factorial? The factorial of a number is the product of all numbers starting from 1 till that number. The factorial of a number is the sum of all numbers starting from 1 till that number. तो जैसे अगर हमको 5 का factorial निकालना है तो 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 5 means 6 into 4 24, 24 into 5 is 120. So that's a special number. तो यहाँ पे हम क्या कर रहे हैं कि नंबर को इनपुट करवाए, नंबर इनपुट कराने के बाद हम क्या कर रहे हैं, उसका एक कॉपी हम टी में रख लिए. Now while n is not equal to 0, I am extracting the digit d equal to n modulus 10. Digit आ गया. Digit आने के बाद then what I do, I have to find the factorial of that particular digit. f को 1 में store किए. Now the loop of j I begins from 1 and goes till d. For i equal to 1, i less than equal to d, i plus plus. यहाँ पे क्या कर रहे हैं? f equal to f into i. I found the factorial of the digit d. s equal to s plus r, मतलब हम यहाँ पे क्या कर रहे हैं, once I get the value I added it to s, s equal to s plus f, सम निकल गया उसका, n equal to n divided by 10. अगली बार next digit आया, next digit के लिए फिर से f का value 1 कर दिए, उसका factorial निकाल दिए, factorial निकालने के बाद I add it to s. Once it is done, then if s equals t, अगर sum t के equal है तो it is a special number, otherwise it is not a special number, right? So I hope all the special students understood the special number program. So I hope it is clear to everyone. Thank you and all the best. Stay updated for the other videos in the program.
Recording stopped.